tour to make a movie review, and this time is about Seven, which is a very controversial movie because it is about religion, and sometimes it is kind of controversial. Yeah, it was. This movie was released in 1995 and was directed by David Fincher. Yeah. Their main characters are Brad Pitt as David Mills and Morgan Freeman as William Somerset. Okay, here today we are with two experts that can help us to decide if this movie is worth it to watch it or not. For this, we are going to make them some questions, and according to their answers, we are going to decide. Yeah. First, what do you think about the movie? Did you like it?
I really liked the movie because it was a nice experience. It is a movie that treats with these kind of controversial topics, of course, but it represents those topics, scenes, and religions really well, because it makes you think, it makes you change your perspective of how people sometimes do things that are considered natural or even trivial, but they are not exactly what they seem. They are not normal. They are things that should be punished, and that makes you think. It makes you think a lot. To me, it is a really nice a movie.
Well, in my opinion, this movie is really, really interesting. I really like it. I recommend everyone to watch it. As we know, it is about a really controversial topic, that is the seven deadly sins, and how people now are seeing this as something normal when it shouldn't be like that. So I really like the movie, and that's all I can say about this question.
Okay, as you know, Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman are great actors, but what is your opinion about their performance?
I think they did a great job in the movie. I really feel the emotions they were having in the movie, and anyway, they have other movies in which they are acting there, and in all the movies they did a great job, so I really like those actors.
I really agree with Jasmine's opinion because they are absolutely great actors. They have really long trajectory. They have a lot of experience, of course, and they have won many awards within their careers. So that kind of characteristic, that actors have, guarantees you a great experience while watching movies. So I really consider the job the actors did as an absolutely great performance.
Okay. Now we are going inside the movie. What about the argument?
I think the movie has a good point because, as I mentioned before, we shouldn't take the seven deadly sins as something normal, because at some time we are going to repent for those things, and I think this movie shows many aspects of how we are living now, and I think this is really, really good, and we should watch it, and we should learn something about this.
Absolutely, we have to be open-minded of all those things that are happening now, and the movie wants to show that. The movie wants to clarify what is happening in the real world and the world we are living in, because we have those crimes to religious people. We have the seven deadly sins that most of us consider trivial, consider normal, but they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be because if we keep doing these kind of things, we may regret, as Jasmine mentioned, at some point in our lives.
Okay. There is a strong point in the movie in which David knew that his wife was killed by John, and he got carried away by his feelings and emotions. Would you do the same?
I think this is a really strong question, because I don't know what exactly I would do in that situation, but I think before being professionals, we're human beings and we have emotions. And if I know that someone killed someone I love too much, so I don't know what exactly will I do, but I think it was a necessary ending for the movie because otherwise we are not going to have all the 7 deadly scenes show in the movie. But I don't know, it is a really difficult question to answer for me.
Well, in my opinion, I totally disagree with Jasmine's opinion because, for example, when you are a detective, you know what you are going to face. One of those challenges may be the death of one of your loved ones. So if you are not prepared for that, you just have to quit your job. I believe that to be the one and only flaw of the movie, to have a detective who is sensitive, who gets carried away by his emotions, someone who is really, really emotional. Those are qualities that a detective shouldn't possess. Those are the qualities that Morgan Freeman, as William Somerset, didn't possess. And that is exactly what made him a great detective, a great professional. Of course, as you mentioned, it was necessary for the movie to have Rap as the last scene.
Rather than envy.
Rather than envy as the last scene. But to me, I totally dislike that point.
Okay. And finally, we have what do you think the message of the movie is?
I think the message is really clear because as the movie is about the 7 deadly sins, so we shouldn't take this as normal again. We should respect the things that will make a good society because as we have these 7 deadly sins happening all the time, that's why now we have many bad things happening all the time to children, to adults, to everyone. So I think we should change and we should be aware of the things we are doing every day.
Absolutely, I agree with her in the fact of people now are doing things and they should be punished for those things. For example, we have one clear illustration of that in a lawyer who was killed in the movie because that lawyer was freeing rapists, killers, criminals, because that was the job of the lawyer, to serve with the best of his capacities. But you're serving criminals, so that shouldn't be something that you should do. You shouldn't help people who don't deserve that help. And we are now facing times in which we are doing things and we're justifying wrong things and bad things by making them correct. And we shouldn't do that. And the people who do that should be punished. I don't think they should be murdered, but they should have a sort of punishment in a certain way.
Okay. And to end this interview, which are the qualifications that you give to the movie?
Well, to me, I would give that movie 8.5 out of 10, just because that fact I told you before, the detective who was not doing his job. To me, that was the one and only flaw.
I will give the movie 9 out of 10 because I think it was really interesting. I was all the time thinking what is going to happen next, and it is really difficult to achieve in a movie. So I think it is a great movie. So I will give a 9.
As you can see, according to experts, we have it is a great movie, and in my opinion, I would think that it's worth it to watch. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.